Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. So, we have a story today coming straight from the star. This one is considering Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel. So the title is called Star of the Month. Kartel is not the greatest lyricist according to Bounty Killer. Now before you all go, oh, read that Bounty, let me read the story and break it down a little bit, because he's not necessarily disrespecting Kartel. He's just, well, whatever. You guys just decide what you want here, man. Let me just go through the story. So it says, Bounty Killer has been called legendary in dancehall circles. To show for it, the artist has been invited to share his lyrical skill with international pop acts like No Doubt, The Fugees, and Busta Rhymes. He credits his upward movement in the recording industry to defining his artistry through songwriting. According to Killer, there are some artists who don't make it big because they record too little, and there are others who record too much. Now, let me just talk a little bit on this part here. So he's saying that, now the music business, you have some artists who record too little bit and then they make it big. Then you have some artists who record too much and then they make it big. And there's some truth to this. Now, you have some artists, them record a song, it gives them a momentum, but they allow that momentum to fade without releasing another song to capitalize on that momentum, and that is an example of recording too little bit. Then you have some other artists who records a song, it has the ability to be a big hit song, but before it was able to reach that level, or before it was able to pick up that momentum, it was overshadowed by another release by that artist. So it's a paradox, like they are one in the same. You have an artist who who records too little and allows his momentum to fade, and you have another artist who's recording too much and not allowing his songs to get that momentum, to get that big. It's being overshadowed by something else. So that right there is it's pretty much true. Anyway, let's continue. So quote in here from Bounty Killer. Merciless don't have enough record, but him have lyrics. Some of them boy are no bad like Merciless. Killer told the star. And then some of the artists, them never consistent. Them not have enough talent to keep up with what them come with. Like Mr. G, Lexus, Vegas. Them not consistent. Them fade. They come with a bang, then not so much, he said. And that's true for the most part. Now, you have some, as I mentioned in the first part, that them release a song and it has a lot of momentum. But before them release a next song, it's probably like a month or a year after they release a song. Then you have to wonder, wait, who the artist then? Oh, he did sing that song there. So that momentum and that hype that was surrounding their name is now, it's dead, And so that's what he's talking about here. So now let's get to the part where it's concerning Vybz Kartel. Killer criticized Vybz Kartel, saying he just have one bag of recording. Someone write too much, man. That's why them write foolishness. I never made a mistake on a song. You can't be the greatest writer and make blunders and mistakes. He continued. Now, this is where I'm going to be stepping into some little murky water. By the way, I've made it clear that, I am a Gully fan, And by the way, I've given Vybz Kartel his props. Personally, I think he's one of the greatest lyricists because he showed us with the song Lyricist. But let me break down where Bounty Killer say right here, so you guys can understand, And because again, this is his opinion of what it is to be a lyricist. Because remember, music is an art form, and it speaks to whether or not some things artists appeal to you, yes or not, right? That is why we have different artists, and that is why move forward they say the business big enough for the whole we can share, because no one person is the same with another man, right? So let me break it down right now. So what Killer say, sir? Say, yo, I remember, up in the first part, him say, yo, you have someone who record too much. That could be the case in Vybz Kartel, right? Vybz Kartel release a lot of songs. And while it has advantages, it also has disadvantages. As I said, when you release too much song, it doesn't give the other songs that are already released the chance to build up that momentum, because it's already been overshadowed by another release from that artist. You get what I say? So, but the Killer say, someone write too much, man, and that's why them write foolishness, right? No, he's not saying Vybz Kartel isn't a good writer, but he's saying that because you're constantly doing it and because you have the ability to do it so much, you might mess up sometime, So I never made a mistake on a song. And by the way, a lot of people might have the notion that Bounty Killer and a right song. By the way, this guy just disproved it here. Him man writing his song is just that, like how they said Drake not writing one lyrics, but Drake actually writing song is just that him also as a songwriter as swim, because when you reach to a certain level, especially if you're not a Vybz Kartel who can, like how Bounty say, you have a bag of recording, if you're not a Vybz Kartel who can churn out some bag of songs, you're gonna need somebody to help you keep up with that demand there, isn't it? For your momentum to fail. So I say, yo, You can't be the greatest writer and make blunders and mistakes. So I guess you must say you can't consider yourself to be the best if you make blunders and mistakes. I'm not sure what blunders and mistakes he's talking about here in regards to Vybz Kartel. I mean, I'm not sure if he's talking about the slap lyrics. I'm not sure. Or if he's talking about his no, I'm not sure what he's talking about there. So I'll just leave it and let's go back down some more into the article. According to Bounty Killer, the multitude of songs released by Vybz Kartel has made it difficult to establish him as the greatest lyricist. And this is the part that I want to talk about. I practically said something about it again. Now, let me finish it. Oh, if you are the greatest lyricist, you must can use one piece of work to define your art. Look into my eyes is a great piece of my work. It could be defined as Bounty Killer, the legend, Killer said. So what Bounty Killer said right here says that, listen, sure, we now say Vybz Kartel and this is his opinion again. But for me, I think one of the songs that really established Vybz Kartel as a lyricist for me was when he dropped that song Lyricist 1, and then he followed it up with Lyricist 2 and 3, I think. That was a song that really solidified him in my mind as one of the greatest lyricists in dancehall, right? Because he came with a lot of punchlines and they call it double entendres and one bagger. Yeah, you know, whole heap of metaphors and similes and all those things, you know. That song had a lot of things, you know. Man, I mash up clock a traffic kill time, but let me explain what Bounty Killer said. I must say, yo, I can't, you see me? If you release too much song, in which Cartel cases, like, if you sit down and say, which one of Cartel songs are the baddest song, it'll go hard because he release a whole heap of song that are bad, right? And this is where releasing too much song can be a disadvantage, you know, because when, like, if you're going to remember Vybz Kartel and you want to remember him by him baddest song, the baddest song we ever do in a year of mine, remember your artist and you rate him because him do so much song were good or might not be good. It's hard to pinpoint exactly say, oh, other song yeah, make Vybz Kartel, you see me? Other song yeah the one. So I must say, yo, kind of hard for establishing lyrical greatness when him have a bag of song, but at the same time him have a bag of song with showcasing lyricism. So that kind of, you see me, Bounty kind of sticky upon here. It's like him have the facts, him have a whole heap of song with establishing lyrical should give it to him. You see me? So yo, essentially you must say, yo, you have to can point to one of your defining work, one of your songs that define you as an artist in order to take that claim and say, yo, you're the best at what you do. You see me? I think that's what Bounty Killer is trying to say, you know. So I say Bounty Killer asks what person would consider the greatest Kartel song. I say, you know, you are going to have a whole day if you figure out that. So that's what I must say, yo, in order to figure out which song are the best Vybz Kartel song, it's going to take a while, and this is what made that make sense and say, yo, because some artists not give the songs them time to build up that momentum for the fans and fall in love with it really. Like in the space of 1 week, Vybz Kartel release one Trace song, right? The first song, yeah, because you see, music is like this. I remember when Alkaline released 12 PM, you know, the flow was a little different. So at first I was like, nah, I nah feel this. And then after a while, it give time you have to grow with the song, grow with it, right? And because you get to grow with the song, they can appreciate it for what it is. Why? You know, because remember when artists are building a song, they're not just a write song for song's sake, you know. There's a message that they're trying to bring across, you know. There's a point that they're trying to make. And if you release another song in quick succession without the fans appreciating it or seeing the song for what it is, you see me, this is what's going to happen to them. So you must say, yo, some songs have to grow up on you. So when you release a 3 song in the week, right? You release one, the fans don't really feel it. It's a different flow. You're experimenting it. So you experiment with a new style and the fans now feel it. But then you release a next song, you know, give the fans them no time for really, you see me, for really appreciate that song the way they release or really get the meaning behind it. So I think that is what Vybz Kartel is saying. Bounty Killer said about Vybz Kartel. You see man say, oh, my best song is Look Into My Eyes. Quick, me can just pick up that. Name a Kartel bad like book. One of the greatest dancehall recordings to this day. Killer said, by the way, I need to go listen to that song there. I don't have no idea what it is. Me young, you know, it's only like something from the 90s. When he said, at the recently held launch of the Sense Genius Jamaica program at the Knutsford Court Hotel, challenging high school students to apply academic tiers to music. Book was used as part of a musical. Oh, wait. Yeah, book. I think. No, I'm not sure what that song is. That is it? Nah. It says, a Minister of Education, Mr. Afib Ark, Shake and Overeat With There. Killer remark, referring to the song as the most academic recorded song in dancer. When you hear book, you scare when you are idle back in the days. He said. So it seems to be like a song that was released back in the days. So in 2006, Bounty Killer was invited as a guest performer on the HBO original series Def Jam Poetry Jam, produced by music mogul Russell Simmons. And a Jamaican artist, Buju Banton, was also invited to participate in the program 2 years prior. And that's the end of the article. But let me see if I can find out what book is and we're going to get the idea before I done the video. Yeah. So essentially what Bounty says to Lena is not really disrespecting Kartel, but while this is his opinion, you see me? While I think book seems to be a Bounty Killer song. Yeah, so this is his opinion, and while mothers might share a different opinion, like, you know, them might say, Killer, you're wrong. Because Vybz Kartel, really and truly, Vybz Kartel have a whole heap of song we could establish him as the greatest lyricist, right? Him have Lyricist 1, Lyricist 2, and he also has Lyricist 3, and a lot of his gun songs showcase his lyrical skills as well, so. But the idea what Bounty suggest towards me, understand it very much, as me I say, yo, in music, momentum is everything, right? That is what some artists get them break and some artists not get them break. You see me? Momentum and consistency. You know want flood the market, but you know want to be absent from the market. You need to keep it at a nice pace. It's like how Alkaline release like a song every month. It's not that far apart, like monthly or every 2 months or so. Like, you're right, to release a song this month. So it's like a month build up that absence, you know, your fans them well want hear, you know, then you release it. And that build up the absence, so then they can appreciate the song, and then you know, say the next month, by the next month, and then build up the absence there again. You see me, and they want to hear from you again. So it's something like that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, and the fans them decide what is truth and what's not, you know. So let me know what the Vybz Kartel. Well, Vybz Kartel fans them already got just saying what the greatest. So let me know what the other fans them might be neutral think of what Bounty Killer is saying, and if whether or not you disagree or not. You see me? And remember, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to be notified of when I'm uploading a video. Yep, that's it, people. Bye bye.